What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 270 of Blaze Plays Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Of course, my name is Blaze. I'll be with you for the next 2 hours playing the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. I'll be talking about the card that's on your screen in just a second, and I actually have a ton of packs to open up in the game. So I don't have any more physical packs to open up. I opened all of those on last week's episode, but I have a ton of digital packs to open up. So there'll be a lot of surprises, twists and turns, edge of your seat action coming up soon on the at around halftime, around the 1 hour mark, and then also at the end of the episode. I also have a new deck, kind of a new deck. It's kind of a redo of an old deck that I'm going to be showing off today. 2 of them actually, and we'll see how well they do in standard format. Hopefully they'll do just as good as they did in expanded, but we will see that in just a couple minutes. But to get to the card that's on your screen, this is a newly shown off card, Gyarados GX from Crimson Invasion. So this will be coming out November 4th, which is just under a month away. So we've only got about 3.5 more weeks before this card becomes officially live and part of your deck. It's a Gyarados card. I like Gyarados as a Pokemon. He's a really cool Pokemon. Very powerful Pokemon in the games, at least. I haven't used him for a really long time, but he is a great Pokemon. He has 240 HP on this card variation. He is weak to electricity, as expected, and he has a retreat cost of 4, which is really nothing that a Float Stone can't take care of. But without a Float Stone, that retreat cost is very hefty, and it's going to be difficult to work that into a deck. Let's see. It also has an attack called Waterfall for 70 damage, costing 3 energy cards, one of those cards being a water energy. Pretty decent damage for a GX Pokemon, at least as far as the damage compared to the energy required. That's not too bad. The next attack, however, it's really gonna take some diligence to get this powered up. I don't even know if it's really that worth it, but basically it's called Draconic Disaster. It is 100 damage plus 100 more damage if there's any stadium cards in play, and you discard that stadium card. So if you're able to get this card powered up, and there are multiple ways to get this card powered up, you can use Aqua Patch, you can use I think that Blastoise with Deluge is still valid for standard. I don't remember. If I'm wrong on that, feel free to correct me. Whether in the comments or the chat room, either way. But there are several ways to get this card powered up as well. You can also use Max Elixir to get Magikarp powered up before evolving. And Energy Transfer might work too, depending on what you need, what your needs are. But overall, just that one attack alone is very it's going to be very difficult to get powered up. Not impossible, but very difficult. And if you happen to stack your deck with multiple stadium cards, you might be able to deal 200 damage every turn, which is kind of the dream. So, keep this card in your back pocket if you do happen to get it out of a pack. Maybe it comes in handy. But it looks to be very costly. So, take it for what it's worth. The last attack, though, is actually quite good. So even if you only have 1 energy attached to this Pokemon, and you notice that your opponent is starting to get a little bit more powered up, to an extent that that maybe you want to do something about it, Dead Storm GX will make your opponent discard an energy from each of their Pokemon. So you get to choose which energies get discarded too. So you could discard a double colorless energy, double dragon energy, or any one energy card from all of their Pokemon, which is wonderful. It's a really great attack, especially if you notice that your opponent is getting powered up and you really want to put a stop to it. That's a great card, or a great attack to use. So let me know what you think in the comments below about this card. I don't know exactly how I feel about it. I know that I think with a stadium card in play and with multiple stadium cards in your hand, and especially considering that your opponent might decide to play a stadium card, it has potential to do 200 damage every single turn, but you have to be really creative with how that works out. And unless, and we're going to check and see on this real quick, if it's possible to, and you know what, you might know the answer right now, but I am going to go ahead and double check to see if this card is available in standard play. Deluge is a common deck, and I don't think it's valid, to be totally fair. We got Blastoise. Yeah, it looks like it's definitely not. It's just Mega Blastoise and Blastoise EX. So in expanded, you could use that, but in regular play, you could not use the Deluge, Blastoise, and actually, it's not even in standard anymore or expanded. So I'm not sure what your plans are. Aqua Patch is your best friend though, so keep that in your back pocket. So let's go ahead and go into some versus matches here. Flame 15982. I did see you come in, so I apologize. I was right in the middle of my speech there. I didn't have a chance to say hello, but thanks for stopping by. Hello, hello, and welcome to the first battle. This is standard play. I don't do standard all that much, but today we're going to do standard Flame deck, which is a variation on my Houndoom deck, Houndoom EX. It's been successful in expanded, and I want to think that it's going to be successful in standard as well, but I guess we're going to have to give it the old college try here and see what happens. But I think it'll be okay. Going up against my first opponent has grass Pokemon, so that could be good. Could be good. We will see how that goes. Regisua. So if you're new to my channel, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. This video will make it up on my YouTube page after it's all said and done. So if that's where you're catching me right now, thank you. And tune in next week for another exciting episode. Catch me live on Twitch every Tuesday at 7 p.m. for Pokemon trading card game action. And don't forget to check out my other videos while you're on my YouTube. So let's see. So this attack, discarded Fire Energy and draw 3 cards. Ooh, that's very risky, but could come in handy. I think I'm going to try to use it, especially seeing as how I don't really have anything going on my side of the bench. Get that attached here, right there. We'll go ahead and just go ahead and discard that energy. Get 3 more energy cards. Not quite what I had in mind there, but that's okay. 2 more energy cards is kind of nice, and we might be able to make something work here. So my opponent getting set up on the bench with a l3layze GX. Its ability is once you play it from your hand, you're able to search your deck for any supporter card and add that to your hand. I'm guessing he's probably going to go for an N or a Professor Sycamore. Pokemon Fan Club's a good one too. You don't see a lot of Pokemon Fan Clubs in today's game. I remember before the GX Pokemon, before Sun and Moon came out, I would see them from time to time, but even then it wasn't very often. I saw a lot more Ultra Balls and things like that. Let's see. So this is going to be what? Thunder Shock? Possible Paralysis? That would not be good. Whew. Dodged a bullet. Although it doesn't really matter. I mean, that's actually quite nice. I just really need a basic Pokemon. So we're going to go ahead and discard a card again. Draw 2 more. That energy transfer will let me get a couple of cards back. So that's good. I need to KO this Wimpod because the evolution is very scary. And Lurantis is pretty scary too. So Golisopod takes 30 less damage from attacks just by default. It is still weak to fire, so that's good. but the 30 less damage from attacks can be quite devastating. So now we've got something going here, and I am certainly liking where this is going. So right now I want to use this so even if he does make me shuffle, I'll get those energy cards back into the deck rather than being in the discard pile. I don't really need this Pokemon to attack right now, so I'm cool with that. I think I'm good for... I probably should use the Nest Ball. Gotten something else on the bench. That might have been okay, but that's okay. That's all right. We'll keep going. We'll keep plugging away here. I don't think that... I don't see anything like super concerning just yet, so as long as I have those Pokemon catchers, I'll be able to do something crazy a little bit later on. So I really want to hold on to those because they'll be important later. I don't want to draw 2 more cards, although I may as well since I have it. Ooh. That's not bad, but I still need an energy card. Fire Blast would be perfect, especially if I can get, Lurantis to come out. Is he going to try to KO one of my Pokemon here? Because KOing this Ninetales is not going to do him much good. If that's what he wants to do, hey, that's fine. But it's not going to do much good. It's actually probably going to do way more harm than good. I would love to have a... that's not what I had in mind. One of these, but I can't get it yet. I'm actually kind of glad that he made that choice. Now I can do... what is this? 60, 120, 130 times 2. Definitely will be the KO on that Lurantis. Just can't use that attack for a while. That's the downside. So... Oh, it's also going to do a lot more because I use Professor Kukui as well. So, Explosive Fireball. Let's go. 300. I also have a challenge to deal damage with fire Pokemon, so... with any luck, I'll be able to get that accomplished as well. Now, my opponent... I have a lot of trainer cards in my hand, and many that I don't even really need. So... something else that's really good about my setup right now is I can make him switch, and he can't switch back. I don't want that. What I do want... I don't even think I need anything right now. I think I'm good. So we're going to use Lure and get this one out. If I can make this one... if I can KO this Pokemon, I should be able to. We should be good. In. A wise decision. Kind of needed a new hand anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Ooh, Tapu Bulu down here is going to be a pain. Try and get some energy discarded. No. I have plenty of energy cards in my hand. The retreat cost here is 2. So I am not going to... ooh, you know what? I am going to make him bring this one out instead. I could end up doing 280 damage to this Pokemon, I believe. 120 plus 20, 140 times 2 is 280, and that would be the KO. So if he can't retreat, he's going to have a really hard time. I think he knows. I think he knows what he's in for. And that's, I feel a little bad about it, but sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. And I would not have attached that energy card there, just as a heads up. Draw the 2 cards, deal the extra damage. I'm not going to use that enhanced hammer because he's going to 100. Oh, he's not weak to fire. Oh, okay, no weakness. That's my fault, guys. That's my bad. I should have used the enhanced hammer. I thought he was going to be dead. So I made a mistake. It happens. No judging. It's a judgment-free zone. Not that you would. I have the best followers and viewers, so. And a hefty, a quick, a swift, what's the word? A swift forfeit from my opponent. Here we've got a good deal of damage done. 440 damage by one Pokemon, not too bad. We're going to move on to the next match. So far, this deck has held up. It's 100% in the standard format. So, move on to the next ladder. I have 6 days left on this, and I've never filled this whole thing up. But I'd like to someday. I don't play as much as I used to. I used to play this game every day. Monday through Friday, and then like religiously on the weekends. I've kind of stepped it back a little bit more recently, especially more recently, but I used to play this game every single day. And I think the world champions are either coming up soon or they might have already passed. I don't remember. I used to watch those too. I used to watch the championships and just be totally immersed in Pokemon. And I still am to an extent, but I don't play it every day, that's for sure. One thing I did do, though, is I went through the Trainer Challenge in this game and unlocked a bunch of booster packs. So if you haven't done that yet, go through the Trainer Challenge. You'll be able to unlock a ton of booster packs and all kinds of stuff. I think I have like 20 packs or something to open up. I'm going to open up 4 packs today live on the stream, so definitely stay tuned for that. I don't want to use that. My opponent's definitely going to get that Eevee evolved, and that's fine. Choice Band to take out my GX Pokemon. This deck only has a couple. It has a Ninetales is a wonderful card in this deck. It's one of the heavier hitters in this deck, and then it moves on to Mega Houndoom EX is another heavy hitter, and Turtonator to some extent. I don't use him as much as I thought that I would, but to some extent he's okay. I'm trying to think what else I use in this deck. It's something else. I feel like I could probably take out Turtonator and put something else in there. I'm just not sure what right now. There's your Umbreon, folks. Umbreon does Strafe and 30 damage, and he also has the option of switching. If I don't get a Pokemon out right now, I'm going to lose this game. But I'm going to put this on here just in case, and then the confusion might also pay off, so I hate that I had to use this, but it's better than losing on the first turn, so I will take that. I will take that. Another 30 damage. Field Blower. Uh-oh. That's game over. Well played, sir. Good job. Taking advantage of my really bad hand. And by sir, I mean madam, if you are, in fact, a girl. You never know these days. Okay, let's just move on to the next one. So 50%. 1 for 2. But it's okay. It's all right. So, I'm guessing this is either a fire deck or a Xerneas. Maybe a rainbow deck or possibly a energy accelerated fairy deck. Oh no, it's starting off the same as it did before. I don't like that at all. Doesn't mean it's a bust. It just means that it's kind of starting off exactly like it did before. Absol, 100 HP. I haven't seen this card. Feature site: look at the top 4 cards of either player's deck and put them back in any order. Doom News: put all energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand at the end of your opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon will be knocked out. It's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good attack. If I can just keep him from doing it for as long as possible, we'll be in good shape. I also need to have a better bench. I might let this Pokemon get KO'd as long as I can get a better bench. One thing that is a little disheartening about standard play is you don't have versus seekers anymore, so you can't. Once you play a card, you can't get it back. Probably making that out to be worse than it is. I actually kind of like that because I felt like versus seekers gave you access to almost unlimited supporter cards. So you could have the supporter card you needed every single turn as long as you've played that card before. This card I've never seen. Let me check that out real quick. This is a really cool card. Sophocles. Discard 2 cards from your hand. If you do, draw 4 cards. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and make him discard this card. I don't even want to attach. I just want to discard. That's a little unfortunate, but it's not terrible. It's probably fine. So Rattata, 40 HP. Alright, I think we're good. It's actually not going to be too bad. There's a couple things that have to happen here in order for me to win. Of course, with my opponent, putting my next 4 cards in any order they want, that could be scary. And that's actually not as bad as it looks. This also will... So any Pokemon with Darkness Energy attached, the retreat cost is reduced by 2, so probably should have done that here instead. That's fine. So he's going to do like 70... That's 100 damage. I don't really mind if this Pokemon gets KO'd, to be totally fair. Get this break Pokemon out. And I can't evolve yet, so we're going to hit done. Now, I think he's probably going to make me switch again and kill Ninetales, which would be very unfortunate. It would literally be the worst thing that could happen right now. Okay. That's fine. That is totes fine. So here we go with that. He can go ahead and knock this Pokemon out now. Doesn't really matter to me. 120 damage every turn. Should be good. If he switches, Doom News would certainly be scary. I'm really not sure if that's where I would have gone. Oh no, he's going to try to KO this Pokemon. It's not going to work though. There's nothing he can do on this turn to KO Ninetales, so I'm not really sure what the strategy is here. Just trying to figure it out is all. Draw 3 more cards. He's got nearly his whole deck in his hand, so he has options. I know he's got energy in there. I know he's got other Pokemon he's going to try to get out, so what is the play? What is the play? Pancham. Probably going to try to evolve into Pangoro. I'm guessing he has a Pangoro. This is a lucky turn of events here. Fire Blast. Discard an energy card. Get a prize card. That works perfectly. Oh, that's the best. So, I guess he'll do 30 damage? No, 10 damage to Ninetales. I think he's buying a little bit of time to get this Pangoro powered up. And rightfully so. I would want to do that as well. He's burning through his deck pretty quick, so I really don't know what the play is here. Either he has Pangoro or he doesn't. I'm guessing he probably doesn't at this point. And I wonder why he would do that. I guess we'll find out. Wishful Baton. So okay, so it saves the energy cards that you have attached. 130 HP. 70 damage with 3 energy cards. He might be able to pull that off. He'll actually be able to pull off the other attack a little easier. So I have to be really careful. I'm going to use Lure to make him switch, keep him in the game. Get these energy cards back, I suppose. Might need them. Lure is going to make him switch out here. He can't retreat. He can do 70 damage unless he has a double colorless energy, in which case he'll be able to do the full 130, which would be very unfortunate and probably be the end of the game for me. Escape Rope is a good call. However, I wonder what that's going to do. Definitely saved his butt on this one, like on this turn. Although I don't think, yeah. So with that energy card, that really made things tough. I would have to get Guzma on the next draw. So we've got Raticate. And so either way, he's doing 60 damage. That's probably fine. Discard these 2 cards, and I think I'm gonna go with Turtonator. Although it's probably a mistake. So it's 20 damage. Energies. Ooh, this is gonna take some of my cunning to beat him. Perhaps even all of my cunning. We'll see how it goes. I think he's probably got something good going here. So this one is 160 damage. I would not have done that in his situation. Because now I have options, whereas before I did not have any options. On a good head slip, I might be able to kill this Pangoro. Alola Raticate and Malamar. Malamar. This one, Darkrai with 120 HP, Dark Raid 80 damage. If your opponent has already used the GX attack, the attack does 80 more damage. Hypno Blast for 30, so it's only going to do 80 at this time. That's not too terribly troublesome. There's another KO. Not going to bring Ninetales out because I kind of need Ninetales to be ready. I am going to try real hard to KO this Pangoro, though. So, in fact, I'm going to attach this here. Save one of my energy cards. That did not work. How much HP does he have? 120? Let's do this again. This might result in something good. That wasn't bad. That certainly was not bad. Get this attached. Everything's coming up Millhouse right now. I like it. I like it. Thought there was more energy cards in the discard pile. That's fine, though. Here we're going to go ahead and Bright Flame, 160. I think I'd rather do this. And the reason is he's going to try to attack me and then get KO'd. So he's better off not attacking me at all. If he does attack me and get KO'd, he has to replace it with one of his benched Pokemon. Probably going to be Pangoro. In which case I'll be able to go ahead and just KO the Pangoro. But he is switched, and that's understandable. Psybeam for 20 may also confuse me, or will confuse me. He took the 80 damage, just as I suspected he would. And we're going to try this again. This may not work, but we'll see. Darn it. Oh, that's the worst. So if I can get that to work, then I will get that KO. And I think that effect still lingers even when he replaces Pokemon. So him retreating that Raticate did not... It didn't do anything to change the retaliation damage from Shell Trap. Shell Trap does 20 damage and then also does 80 damage to the attacking Pokemon. So it ended up working out pretty well. This one decreases damage by 10 to any of my Steel type Pokemon, and his Pokemon do 10 more damage. So there's that. Let's go ahead and just use this Float Stone. Because I really don't want him. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I can't use a Float Stone. We'll just go right here, I guess. I guess we'll attach here. I'd really like for this to work. I don't think it's gonna, though. Dang it! Are you kidding me? That's the worst. So he's getting a lot of lucky flips on my side. My side is getting very unlucky flips, but he's reaping the benefits of that real quick, and he might actually be able to win the whole match. Hopefully not, but we'll see. We got an Enhanced Hammer, which is good. He's going to finish me off with Darkrai and Dark Raid. This is a 1 retreat cost. That's not too bad. Here's the problem. This has to work. If it doesn't work... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm pretty much dead. Wow. So... I don't like where this is going. Fire Blast. He's gonna do 130 damage, which is just enough for the KO. I've lost this game, and that it makes me so mad because it was so close, and it should not have worked out this way. Three tail slips in a row on that Turtonator ended up with a with him hurting himself too much, and I mean, I guess I could have just not attacked, and that would have been fine. But I also had a fourth tails flip that resulted in me not being able to pull out that Pangoro. So that was a really tough match for me. We'll move on. This one actually has had 1 out of 4 wins, I think. Something like that. 1 out of 3. I don't know. We'll keep going. The more we go, the more matches we play, the more opportunity I have to win. So we're gonna keep it going. Heads. This is standard format, by the way. I didn't have any standard decks after they changed the format and the rotation, so I had to make some adjustments, and this is one of the adjustments that I made. It's not too bad, but it's not great either. It relies a lot more on chance than it did before, which I don't like. But that doesn't mean that it's a terrible deck. It does okay. Okay, so this Vulpix is all I got. That's literally all I have right now. Maybe I'll get the opposite end of luck with this Vulpix and actually get my opponent to flip tails 3 times while trying to attack me and kill itself. That would be great. A little bit of Pokemon Karma coming my way. Who knows? Raichu GX. I've not seen this card. I think I covered this card on a previous episode. But I've not seen this card. And he's not even used it yet, so... Wow. Guys, come on. Ooh, I do not like how this is going. It's probably going to be okay, but darn, this is not good. There's your Raichu GX. Powerful Spark, 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to your Pokemon. Thunder for 160 damage, does 30 damage to itself. And Voltail GX, 120 damage, your opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed. So instant paralyzed on that. 120 is a lot of damage, so certainly would finish me off. I don't want that. I'm going to have to use in on the next turn. Elixir. Elixir. Alrighty. Coming up in about 20 minutes, I'll be opening up 2 packs of cards for you. Live on the stream. Digital cards, by the way. Only because I don't have any more physical cards. Otherwise, I would love to open those up as well. Got another Vulpix here. I really want something else to come out here. But I really can't afford to have anything else come out here, so I guess we'll lure this one out. Although I probably should have kept the one that was out there. That gave him a free retreat. That was a bad move. He would have had it anyway. If he really wanted to retreat, he would have had it anyway. So he's dead. There's literally no reason for him not to use Thunder right now. No. That's weird. I don't know. What do I need to do here? I kind of need some more Pokemon. Oh gosh, this is not going to go well. I can already tell this is going to be a bad match. Well, I guess that one. Because I need something else. Okay, so we're going to do, I guess, 120 damage. Get a prize card. He's going to get the KO. Easy peasy. And... that's 80 damage. That's 100 damage. That's all he needs to do. Doesn't even take the 30 damage hit on that. Wow. Wow. Okay. I need some new cards. Otherwise, it's going to go poorly. Very poorly. Maybe I can discard some of these cards. Nope. There's one. Okay, so I don't have many other choices here. I need to have an energy card on the next turn, otherwise it's going to get real crazy. $80 damage, I can do 160. It's not enough to kill him, though, so... That's perfect. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Oh no. So 160 damage, he might do the 120 and instant paralysis me, which would be bad. Which is kind of why I want to do Steam Up. Get some extra damage going, but I don't think I need to do that. Okay, well, I guess I will do this, but I don't want to do this. Whoa, hold up, hold up. Oh, basic fire Pokemon. I didn't need to do that. I didn't read that card. My bad. So not 190. He's definitely going to use his GX attack, 120 damage, and paralyze me. So I need to have something ready to stop it, and I don't have anything. So... oh, goodness. That makes sense. I'm basically gone at this point. I might be able to take out this Pokemon, but not likely. No, I probably won't be able to. This one, 130, but I can't attack during the next turn, and I need 3 energy cards to make anything happen. Gives me better options. Thank you. I don't have any energy cards, though. Try and get these back, I guess. No. Okay, so he has to retreat in order to do anything. If I could just get 1 energy card. I should have saved that one. I don't know why I didn't. But if I could just get 1 energy card and get a heads flip, we might be in good shape here. This is going to be extremely risky. Okay, it didn't work anyway. So we'll use this. We'll get our hands shuffled. $160 damage. So I really can't do anything else. And the only ways I'm going to have... I don't like this at all. This is awful. Oof. Okay. I don't have any evolutions. I think they're all in the discard pile there. So here I've got some energy back. He's dead. Galactic Puppet, thanks for hosting. Really appreciate that, by the way. Always nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. If you're here. I don't see you yet, so. Let's see. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do this. He's going to get the 2 prize cards from this one. I should be able to get prize cards using this one. And we'll see. Have you seen the Mario Odyssey music video? It's fabulous. I haven't seen it yet. I will check it out. Probably after this video is done. But thanks for coming by. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. Uh-oh. He's got something powered up now. Okay. This is probably the best move. Let's get this enhanced hammer out there. We'll go ahead and do this because I get that energy back anyway. And we'll do this for an extra 20 damage as well. And I get the energy back. So 1, 2. This does how much damage? 130. That's enough for the KO, which is a bummer. Mm-mm. Now I feel like we're getting somewhere, but it's really too late. This should be the KO. No. Damage decreased. Oh, because of this. Darn it. That's it for me, folks. Good night, everybody. Although... he's actually not dead. So that's good. This is probably not going to work. Oof. I'm so mad that didn't work. Alright, well, I gotta do something. So, 5 energy cards from your discard pile to the Pokemon any way you like. Sure. We'll see how that goes. How's the day been? It's been pretty good. I've been on vacation this week. I actually took a week off so I can get my roof fixed, and they were supposed to do it today, but they're going to do it tomorrow instead. It was raining all morning, so they couldn't make it out. Understandably so. So it'd be real nice to have that completed. But other than that, it's been pretty good. I slept in quite a bit. I'm not going to win this. It's already over. So it doesn't matter what I do here. He's gonna take it out on. Raichu comes out and finishes the job no matter what. But it's been pretty good. How's your day been? I hope everything is going well for you. So that's another crazy situation that I maybe could have won, but did not end up winning. A lot of the things I'm doing in this deck rely on chance, and that's awful. It's probably the worst thing that I could do, is rely on those coin flips to get the things that I need. So I'm going to do my best to not do that anymore. But a lot, like, they took out a lot of the guaranteed things like Lysander and Versus Seeker. So it's really hard to make your opponent switch unless you use Guzma. I only have one Guzma, though, too. So speaking of cards that I only have one of, let's go back into the collection. It's just about halftime, so let's go ahead and open up 2 packs of cards. One of those packs, let's see what we have here. I have quite a few now. Sun and Moon, Guardians Rising, Breakpoint Evolutions, Furious Fist, Steam Siege. I have quite a few packs here. I'm going to open up these 2 Guardians Rising cards. It's raining. The raining rescinded the roof repairing. Rats. It sure did. Rats. Alright, let's go ahead and get this open. I'll open up these next. 2 of these next. So, hopefully I get something good. I don't even know if I have gotten anything really great out of these packs. I opened up like 20 of them one day, and I don't think I got anything wonderful. So let's see what comes out of these real quick. Ooh, so we got Talonflame with 130 HP, Flame Charge for 30 damage. Search your deck for a Fire Energy card and attach it to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. Loop the Loop, 90 damage. Put all energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand. Ooh, that could be useful. Trevenant with 120 HP, Poltergeist for 30 damage. 30 damage for each trainer card you find in your opponent's hand. And Horn Leech for 90 damage. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Rescue Stretcher. Put a Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, or shuffle 3 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. Hakamo O, 90 HP, Headbutt for 30 damage, and Dragon Claw for 80 damage. Energy Lotto lets you look at the top 7 cards of your deck, and if you reveal an energy card in the top 7 cards of your deck, you can put it into your hand, then shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Machop with 70 HP, Dual Chop for 30 damage, times the number of heads on 2 coin flips. Wimpod with 70 HP, Scamper Away, shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your deck, and ram for 10 damage. Jangmo O, 60 HP, Bulletproof this Pokemon takes 10 less damage from attacks. And Dragon Claw for 30 damage. Wishy-Washy, 30 HP. Once during your turn, you may switch this Pokemon with a Wishy-Washy GX in your hand. Any attached cards, damage counters, special conditions, turns in play, and other effects remain on the new Pokemon. And Sharpshooting, this attack does 10 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Gumi does 50 HP and has Bubble, which will paralyze on a head slip, and Tackle for 20 damage, and a Super Chill Water Energy. Only 17 days until Odyssey. That is actually pretty interesting. I haven't been keeping track of Mario Odyssey. I've been more concerned with Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is about a month away, and I'm going to play Odyssey. I am going to get Odyssey, and it's going to be awesome. So I will probably end up streaming that for the most part. I didn't realize it was coming out so soon, though. For some reason, I thought it was in December. Let's go and open up the next pack here. Guardians Rising. Read somewhere that Wishy-Washy, when he is in his school form, is one of the strongest Pokemon. Doesn't sound accurate. He could be. I haven't really looked into it too much, so I can't confirm or deny that right now. Let's see. Oh snap! Got a new GX. What? Tapu Koko GX. We just saw this Pokemon being used against me, and it worked really well. 170 HP. Its ability Arrow Tail. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may move any number of electric energy cards from your other Pokemon to this Pokemon. If you do, you also switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. So a wonderful ability to basically become powered up on the first turn and then jump into the active slot as well. So one of the better abilities out there. Let's see. Sky High Claws, 130 damage, and Tapu Thunder GX does 50 damage times the amount of energy attached to all your opponent's Pokemon. We just saw Goomy. This is the shiny variation of Goomy. Kind of cool, I suppose. Clefable, 100 HP, Lullaby for 20 damage, puts your opponent's active Pokemon to sleep. Meteor Mash for 60 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon's Meteor Mash does 60 more damage. We've got Gliscor with 110 HP, Finishing Stinger for 70 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon has no damage counters on it before the attack does damage, then this attack does nothing. And Guillotine for 90 damage. Hakamo O, saw that one earlier. We've got Petrat. I did not know this Pokemon was in this in this set, but 60 HP. Glance, look at the top card of your opponent's deck and tackle for 20 damage. Bellsprout with 60 HP. Vine Whip does 30 damage. Cottony with 50 HP. Continuous Tumble for 10 damage times the number of heads. Flip until you get tails. Alola Geodude with 70 HP. Rock Polish, during your next turn, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. And Roll Out for 40 damage. Gligar with 70 HP. Double Shot. Double shot. Does 10 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. And of course, the ever-elusive Darkness Energy. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next match. In Versus Mode, I'll be changing decks a little bit here to shake things up a little bit. This is the standard Machampion deck I've been working on. It worked pretty well previously in Standard, but I had to make some adjustments. We'll see how it goes. Might suffer from the same problems that the Standard Flame deck suffered from, because it was there's a lot of flipping involved in making my opponent switch and some other stuff too. So I think it's going to be okay, but we'll see. Galactic Puppet feels like the big dates coming up are October 27th, October 31st, November 17th, December 1st, December 15th, and December 25th. You also missed October 22nd, which is my birthday. Kind of a big deal. But there's also, I think the November 17th is Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. October 27th would have to be Mario Odyssey, I'm guessing. And October 31st, of course, Halloween. December 1st, I'm not sure what that is. Probably the first Friday in December. So it's the rhyming day. December 15th, not sure what that is, but December 25th, of course, is Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. December 1st is 2. So the only one I wasn't able to decipher was December 15th. Oh, Star Wars, yes, of course. The new trailer came out for Star Wars, and I didn't want to watch it. And I made the mistake of just jumping in and watching it. And I am thoroughly excited. I've never been more excited for a movie. I think it's going to be super awesome. And I didn't want to watch it because I didn't want everything to be given away. So, but it's really cool, like I have to say. Super duper cool. Alright, we're going to get some Pokemon action on the bench here. So if you're out there and you're debating on whether or not you want to watch the trailer for Star Wars, don't. My advice is don't. Not because it's a bad trailer, but because I don't want you to feel like me, where I'm like, oh man, I wish I'd seen all of that in the movie, because they didn't give away everything, But there's a lot of stuff in the trailer where it was like, I wish I'd seen that live. I wish I hadn't. I wish I can go to a different dimension or a different universe and watch myself experience that movie for the first time, having not seen the trailer. But it is what it is. It's all good. I have to go into the movie now, having seen the trailer, and I would rather have not done that. Oh snap! That's not good. We're gonna retreat right now. Floatstone makes it free. We're going to go ahead and get a couple energy cards out here. Get this guy powered up. I don't want to discard cards, but I don't need to either, so I'm going to hold off. Horn attack. Let's do it. But won't it be cooler in the actual movie? It'll probably be cooler in the actual movie, but I wish I hadn't watched it. That's all. And I thought it was going to be more of a teaser. I thought it was going to be another teaser, like, like Luke Skywalker saying a couple of lines, a couple of panned out shots of a couple things, and then going into the logo. That would have been cool for me, but it is what it is. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I've made my peace, basically. This is going to be rough. This is not going to be good. Oh, I need to attach this, I guess. Oh, actually, it might be okay. Beat down for 120 damage. Okay, let's see. Yes, that worked. Okay. I had someone spoil his death while in the line to see The Force Awakens, not even to get my ticket, but to give the tickets to the guy and go into the theater. Oh, man. There's a death scene in the first one that, if you hadn't seen it yet, you're probably not going to see it, so I don't feel bad about saying this, but when that character dies, it was expected, because I knew it was going to happen. I don't think the actor wanted to continue to play that character, but at the same time, I felt like it was kind of a surprise, but not really, and, it kind of had to happen, I think. Uh-oh. We are boned. We are not going to make it out of this alive. Well played, sir. So I need some Pokemon on the bench. That's going to have to happen. Oh, gosh, really? What also is going to have to happen is I need to kill this thing. So Horn Attack's not going to do it. This will. So there's the KO. I feel like I'm not good at avoiding spoilers. I don't know. I wouldn't really say that this trailer was a spoiler necessarily, but it gives people a lot to talk about. And of course, people are going to be talking about it all day long on every forum, on everything out there, on every YouTube video. And it's all good. But I really can't wait to see it. I loved, the only thing I'm going to say about the trailer is that I loved the scale that the trailer provided. Like, it really showed how large everything is. Like, the Star Destroyers and all that stuff. It really showed how big the whole world is. That's what I really liked about it. Why are there no Pokemon in my hand right now? Are you being serious right now? Okay. This doesn't make any sense. And I'm confused. Great. I literally have no Pokemon in my hand, and that's really driving me nuts. Okay. Here we go. So, still nothing. I don't want to discard this hand, but I kind of have to. 130. No, not quite. Rage might work. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. So I have an option. It's 120 damage. It's not quite what I'm looking for, but darn it. Yep, that's over. Oh man, that was rough. That was a rough match. I'm not really sure. I mean, I got paired up with a person using Psychic type Pokemon first, but second, that was a rough match. I had to use every trick in the book to try to stay alive, and it didn't quite last. So, anyway, enough about Star Wars. I do want to see it. I can't wait for Star Wars. It's going to be amazing. I'm one of the few people who really liked The Force Awakens. I appreciated it for what it was. I wasn't disappointed by what I wanted it to be. I appreciated it for what it was. But I'm really excited for the rest of the saga. There's a lot of people who didn't like it. I thought it was very strange that was the case, but there were a lot of people who did not like The Force Awakens. They thought it was there wasn't enough action, that there wasn't enough, I guess, backstory, but that was the point. Like, I think once all three movies come out and we see Episode 9, I think people who didn't like Episode 7 are going to go back and say, you know what? Based on what I know after watching Episode 9, I really do appreciate Episode 7 for what it was. But there were a lot of people that didn't like it. I thought it did a really good job of establishing these characters and making them feel like real characters, whereas a lot of movies fail to do that. Cool, so this should be a pretty easy match. I just realized that there are electric types here, so that might be fun. I should have known it was electric, and I saw these card backs, and I was just like, it's probably not electric necessarily. Oh no, I needed this. No! What are you doing? That was a good hand. Ugh. But this one... I don't know if that's going to be good or not. I'm certain, Galactic Puppet, I'm certain that if you Google search, like, why I didn't like Episode 7, I'm sure you'll see some very detailed reasons. I've not seen Over the Garden Wall. I think you mentioned it last time. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But I've not seen it yet. I just started watching Atypical on Netflix. Which I thought was pretty neat. Interesting storyline, to say the least. Ooh, I need this one to be powered up, but I don't know where to go with that. This is going to get weird. I don't like this. I'm waiting for him to power up, and I'm waiting for myself to power up too, so... Hopefully I can buy myself enough time to give myself the cards I need and make something happen, but in would definitely help. Ooh. this is pretty good. I like this. This is a great hand. I like this a lot. He just killed himself to get attached here, to kill here. That's 130 damage. I have 2 turns, basically, to make something happen. This turn and the next turn, unless he has like a Guzma or something. There's no resistance there, so I really have to make this count. Although I've got this too, will definitely buy me some time. I've got this as well. So we'll do that. That'll probably work. Gotta wait to use this. He's going to be able to KO everything, though. So that's kind of a downside. It's kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. 4th favorite show, huh? Pretty good Halloween movie. It's a show, but the runtime of all episodes totals up to 1 hour and 50 minutes. That's not bad. Darn it. It's not what I wanted you to do. I knew that was going to happen. Something told me that that was definitely going to happen. Drat. Here we go with the shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Get rid of that special energy. How about that? How about that? Halloween is coming up. I'm actually really excited for Halloween this year. It's on a Tuesday, I think, and I'm doing a special Halloween stream for Animal Crossing, which will be on the 31st. It's on a Tuesday, so I know that there'll be some kids coming to my door and stuff like that, which is fine. So I want to make sure I'm out there passing out candy first, but then I'll be on probably around 8 o'clock on Halloween. Tuesday. But that'll be really cool. Halloween. Oh. Darn it, I can't do it. Oh, that's awful. How much damage does that do? 50 times the amount of basic energy attached to this Pokemon? I don't have any basic energy. Oh well, I guess I have to let him attack me. If that's what he wants to do, that's totally fine. Trick or treat in my town is the 30th. I'm going to make the kids answer riddles for candy. No, it's not. It's not. You should have multiple different riddles though, because some kids will answer, really easy. Some kids are younger and wouldn't be able to understand certain riddles. So what's that? GX attack, 50 damage times the amount of energy attached to all your opponent's Pokemon. That's still 150, so it's not going to be the KO, and if you don't kill me, I'm going to kill you. And even if you don't attack me, I'm going to kill you. Probably. Oh no, I should not have done that. That's a shame. Oh well. Bring this one up there. He doesn't have any weakness, so 150 damage is a lot. He can't do that again. I don't think he knows that I'm able to use the attacks of Pokemon in my bench, so or in my discard pile. So I'm not going to do it yet. We'll just use Beatdown for 120 or 110 because of the resistance, but yeah, I don't think he knows what this ability does. That's my guess, although he's going to kill me. It's over. Dang it. Oh well. That was a fun match. This is not going as well as I thought it would. This standard scene is like, it's tough. Like, I know you have to have a lot of good cards to compete in standard, but it's just not working out very well for me tonight. This is 2 matches in with this standard champion deck, and it's not the best deck, but it's not working at all. Bum, bum, bum. Hard one. One Sunday, there was a murder at a house. Maid said she was sweeping. Butler said he was retrieving mail. Chef said she was cleaning up from breakfast. Who's lying? It is the butler who is lying. Boom. Nailed it. This will likely not go my way. If it doesn't, I'm probably going to change decks to go back to the Gambler deck, which has been pretty successful in Standard. I don't like losing, so if it keeps happening, I'm going to have to do something about it. So, ooh, I have a really good opportunity here to go ahead and KO his active Pokemon on the first turn. To have a fully powered up Pokemon on the first turn. This is going to be awesome. Oh wait, no I don't have that. Well, I guess it still could happen. Hold on. Nope. Oh, here we go. Ugh, it didn't happen. Although I can use this. Nope, I don't want to do that yet. Okay. That's fine. He can do whatever he wants to this card bank. It doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. For those of you wondering, the butler is lying because there is no mail on Sunday. This is a Typhlosion deck, by the way. I do not like Typhlosion decks. I hate them. They're really hard to deal with. Doesn't take much to get them powered up, and they're devastatingly just crazy. So, hopefully, I'm able to make something happen here. I guess we'll try to get Carbink Break out here. Discard an energy card. Oh, cool. Okay. So 40 would be 60 damage. He has 90. Mailed it. Mailed it. There's that Typhlosion. That pesky Typhlosion. Probably going to make that switch pretty soon. It does 80 damage per energy card that you discard. You discard the top 5 cards of your deck, and it's crazy. 160 damage. Pray for my mom. I'll pray for my mom. I'm sorry. I hope your mom's okay. Noah, but welcome to the stream, at least. Hopefully everything works out for you. I guess we'll do this. Oh no. When I was younger, I have a story about that, Noah. You're saying that your mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. When I was 20, like 21, 20 or 21, my mom was also diagnosed with breast cancer, and she lived with it for a long time. She recently passed away, probably about 3 years ago. So she lived with it for about 10 years, and it was really tough every single day, knowing that that was gonna, as it got closer to that happening, it was really tough. You know, it's beatable. Don't worry. It's something that she can overcome. So don't let her give up, and don't think that it's over. It's not over. At least, at the very least, as long as she's getting treatments and she's going, you know, she can. Hopefully, it won't get the best of her. So just. Oh gosh. I hate this deck. I don't know if I told you guys that. I hate this deck. It's the worst deck I've ever played against. And a part of me really wants to have it as my own, but it's probably not going to happen. I suck at the game you're playing. You know what? This game is really all about having good cards. If you don't have good cards, it's really hard to be good at this game. But even still, if you do have good cards, you still have to have an idea of how the game works and the kinds of things you can get away with. The game has rules, like every game. But as long as you know how to operate within the guidelines of those rules, it's really fun. Great. This is just grand. I'd like to have... Oh, that'd be great. Please work. Darn it. Oh, I guess, I don't know. This is, no matter what I do, it's not going to work out, so it's all good. I used to have a bunch of Pokemon cards and made almost $400 when I sold them. So, to be fair, when we were all kids, when I was much younger, oh gosh, stop using this card. Anyway, when I was much younger, I, like many others, thought that Pokemon cards were going to be worth like, you know, a ton and ton of money, and that, you know, people were going to have them and sell them and be rich and all this stuff, you know, just like everybody else thought. But, you know, at the end of the day, they're really not worth that much. Selling them for $400 is actually not bad. Some single cards could get you some money, but I think that Nintendo realizes that the secondhand market is actually a pretty profitable market, and they don't want people doing that. So that's why they make some cards pretty rare. But yeah, Pokemon cards, Beanie Babies, Pogs, all that stuff was supposed to be like, it was supposed to be like the biggest, you know, the next big thing, and it never ended up taking off that way. So it is what it is. You know, I bet you if I sold all my cards right now, I could probably make somewhere around $400. But I have a first edition Team Rocket set that I'm really proud to have, but it's probably not worth that much. Even if I put it on eBay right now, it would probably not go for that much. Okay, so I switched decks because, and only because, that fighting type deck needs some work, and it's not. I brought it out before it was ready, and I sort of regret it. Oh my gosh, he has like all these supporter cards. Okay. So now I changed decks. We're ready to go with a different deck. Should work out a little bit better here. My cousin sold a shiny Mudkip for $90. The people that waste their money. I mean, the thing about Mudkip is there is a deck, I think, that uses Mudkip, and it's a pretty good deck. And to have all of your cards be shiny is something that some people want. So, while it seems silly, supply and demand. If somebody wanted it and they had the money to spend on it, I need something else here. Lapras would be good. Let's do it. Maybe some water energies attached to Lapras. Yes. That would be good too. Yep, so am I. There are some decks out there that utilize shiny cards. I mean, they don't do anything special in the game, but they just look cool, and people want to have them in their collection, or people want to use them in their decks when they go to tournaments and stuff like that. There's actually a pretty large tournament scene for Pokemon right now. The World Championships took place in, I think, San Francisco this year, and it's a pretty large community of people who are actually playing the video games and the Pokemon trading card game. And having an entire set that's all shiny is it's not uncommon. I've seen people kind of want to show off that way. Ruh-roh, Scooby. What he gonna do? Psybeam? Ooh, 60. Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll drop this. We're going to try and discard this energy card. Nailed it. Try to get another Pokemon on the bench. Manaphy will work. That'll work really well, actually. Get this attached. And use in. So that was a really good hand. I could heal that damage. I'm not going to do that, though. I could definitely do that. Grab another water Pokemon, a basic water Pokemon. Drop him on the bench. I'm going to retreat for Lapras. I don't like that. Got 2 shinies and 120 encounters in Sun and Moon. And then my DS broke, but I still have the shinies in a save file. Nice. That's really cool. That's actually really good. My best night was in 4 hours, or 3 hours, 3.5 hours. I caught 3 shiny Pokemon, which is probably somewhere near 200 encounters, something like that. Okay, I gotta do something here. I actually don't need those. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I have a couple things I have to do. This might help. Nope. This could help. Cool. I still don't have the energy. So, I guess I'll just draw 3 cards and see where that gets us. Not quite where I expected, but those 2 Aqua Patches are definitely going to come in handy. I have a really good idea, and that's pretty cool. Okay, so kind of mad that this Espeon GX has no damage on it right now, but that doesn't mean that it never will. I actually don't have Minecraft. I've never played it. I've seen people play it, and I always thought that it'd be a cool game to try, but I just never really found the appeal to Minecraft. So it never really struck a chord with me. Seems like it might be pretty cool, but I guess I'm just not cool enough for it. I never really got into it. I started playing, and I'm not going to keep playing it, but since I'm on vacation this week, I actually started up League of Legends just a couple days ago. Oh gosh. I played it before, and I wanted to try it out again. It's a pretty cool game. I do like playing League of Legends, but that's cool, Noah. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Have a great night. Take care of yourself, and don't think about stuff too much. Okay. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have enough energy cards. That's what I'm hoping. Although this Garbodor is going to make short work of me if I don't do something about it. 20 damage times item cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it's like 200 damage. Hey, Alex D, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by and being a part of the action. Just a little bit late today. I'm going to be online for about 20 more minutes, so either way, I'm glad you're here. Certainly glad you are here. Running a water deck today. I've run this water deck a few times in the past in standard, and it's worked okay. But I tried a fire deck earlier, and I tried my hand at a fighting deck, and the fighting one did not go well. The fire deck went okay, but the fighting deck did not go well at all. I had a really hard time thinking of what I was going to say there. But you're just in time to watch this Garbodor destroy my whole team. So, got that going for me. Oh, man. That is rough. Okay. If he's smart, he'll do something to get rid of this Ninetales that's waiting in the wings. Or if he has the ability to do it, he'll get rid of this Ninetales. But I don't think he can. Boop, 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 boop. Volcanion deck. It has Volcanion in it, but it's not a Volcanion deck. It doesn't utilize Volcanion to the best of its ability. It has it in there only because it's a fire Pokemon. And I didn't have anything else that I wanted to put in there. But it's definitely not, you know, tournament level or anything like that. It is fun to play, but it's not tournament level. So this one's going to be 160 damage. Discard 2 energy cards. But I have to do it. I don't really get a choice on that one. Ooh, Lapras. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like that either. I liked Minecraft when I was younger, but it got a bit dull after a while. Yeah. I liked watching people play Minecraft a little bit, but I know that there's like a huge community of people who play the game, you know, consistently. I never got into it, and that's the only thing I can say about it. So I'm going to use the GX attack here, which is one of Ninetales GX's best attacks. And it's pretty epic what just happened right there. Oh, greedy dice. Yes. Flip that coin. Darn it. Ho-Oh Turt deck is good, but it can be clunky. I have it minus Comp Search. I've not heard of that deck. I've not come across it yet either. So I'm still I'm going to try to do some research over the week and try to find out what decks are common in today's game because they changed the way that Standard is. So I'm going to try to look it up and see what kind of decks are out there and what kinds of decks I could actually make. I probably have the ability to make several of them. I just haven't tried. So I think I'll look at that. I'll look at that pretty soon. Uh-oh, Piscatios, Trubbish, Garbodor, and Espeon back in the deck. He's going to use Psychic, I'm guessing. Psychic will definitely get the damage done. Kiwi is key to the turbo part. Uh-oh. 120. This really isn't going to do that much. But I might be able to retreat him on the next turn. Blizzard Edge for 160. Discard 2 energy cards. So now his Psychic only does 90. Which is... No, it's not... Ooh, yeah, that's the KO. Even if he does 90 damage. So that's going to be the game. Well played, good sir. Well played. I'm going to do one more match with this deck and then open up a couple of packs. Just because we're running out of time. I've also lost a lot today. Like, that's very unusual for me to have lost as much as I've been losing. But I guess it's part of the game. Oh, darn it. A potion, too, huh? Divide GX? Why would you do that? Just use the psychic attack. I guess he wanted to make sure that I died. I have not encountered Trevenant today. I think I did last week, and it was pretty rough. But I think Trevenant's the one that does the item lock. As long as it's your active Pokemon, your opponent cannot use item cards. It's a really good ability. Does a lot for locking your opponent out of being able to attack. So I haven't come across it yet today, but it's a constant fear. So I'm sure it'll happen soon. It's definitely something I'm afraid of. Doom Shadow. All right, last match of the game. Then we'll get to opening up some packs of cards. So hopefully it's a good one. I think I've only won maybe 2 matches today. I'm probably being generous. I probably only won 1 match today. So we'll see how it goes. I'll tell you this much. Being on vacation is like the greatest thing ever. I love being on vacation. I love not working. Okay. Boom. We'll go this one, and then we'll go ahead and... Yeah. I get paired with it at the worst time. And, you know, there's a lot of supporter cards that they stopped letting you use. So it's one of those cards, too, that, like, if you're not prepared for it, it will destroy you. And... especially since you have to use a lot more item cards in order for certain things to happen, so it can be tricky. This is going to be a tough match. I have to say, this is going to be one of the hardest matches that I have to deal with, because this grass Pokemon is super effective against all my Pokemon, so I don't really have... I can't use this one. Lapras is going to be difficult as well. I kind of have to get evolved right now, and I still can't even do that. I guess we'll try to... maybe this will work. Nope. So even this beacon attack's not going to help very much. To basic? To Pokemon, okay. But by then he's going to be able to do the huge 120 damage, so... this is not going to work out. This is going to be a rough match. I can already tell. Especially since it's very grass heavy. Tapu Bulu starting out was that was a good call. That was a good call. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-da-ba-dum. So Alex D, we got the new Pokemon game coming out in November on the 17th. Hopefully you're excited for that. And we've also got I know you said your DS is broken though, so that's a little unfortunate, but we've also got Mario Odyssey coming out for Switch pretty soon. We were just talking about that. And you can get a mystery gift Pokemon from online right now with the mystery gift code of Pikachu 20. And there's also a special code giveaway at GameStop. So if you happen to have a GameStop in your town, you may want to check it out. Just might. This is not... no matter what I do, I'm basically going to have to fight for my life here. Well, Lapras? I don't even want Lapras because he's weak to grass. Pokemon trading card game online is the only game I play. Oh, okay. I think... Okay, that's cool. Yeah, the trading card game is actually... it's really fun. I really do enjoy the Pokemon trading card game. It can be difficult at times. It can be frustrating at times, but like right now, like I should just concede because he's gonna beat me no matter what. But I'm not doing that because you never know. You just never know. Whoop. Oh gosh. I don't even think this is the right move, but it's fine. I don't even want to do it. Two more cards, I guess. Oh gosh. And now I have to get... I just want this. That's all I want. Next turn, we'll see what happens, but I kind of need this. I need it to work out. If he really wants to throw a wrench in my plan, he can make me switch out for Slowbro EX, and then I can't do anything. So, will he do that? Possibly. It's possible. Vika Bulu is a tough deck to deal with. I guess this is a Vika Bulu deck, right? This is Grubbin? Yeah. That's actually a pretty clever plan to have Vikavolt get you the energy that you need for Tapu Bulu. Oh no! He did. Tapus have no weakness. That is true. And this baton pass thing is going to go... The energy is going to go right back to this Pokemon, so... Really good plan. Ugh. No. I needed energy. This is not what I had in mind. It's all I got. Okay. Viki Blue also run on Max Potion. Yes. That would make sense because you can attach 3 energies per turn with Vikavolt, with the ability from Vikavolt, and so you can put both of the energies from Vikavolt. Oh, this is GX. Huh. Charge Beam. Attach an energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Zap Cannon for 180 and Gigatron GX. 60 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Ouch. That is rough. Basically, no matter what I do right now, I'm not going to win this match. Unless... That's still 1 retreat cost, 1 retreat cost, 2 retreat cost, but he's dead. Well, I guess we're just doing this. All right. 100. Hex is the key to winning against this deck. So is this card normal? I feel like the Vikavolt that you want in this deck is the normal Vikavolt, not the GX. This one will probably work still, but I don't know if it's the one that I would have used. Ow! Alright, so we're not done yet. I have 2 packs of cards to open up, and then we will get to... Then I'll sign off for the night. So I do want to take a second to thank everybody for stopping by and hanging out today. Galactic Puppet, Alex D, thanks for stopping by. And if I missed anybody, I apologize. Noah was also here, so thanks for that. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I will certainly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into these Sun and Moon packs. I have 2 of them to open up, and that'll be the end of the show today. Kind of a disappointing show. I wouldn't say it was a bad show, just I didn't really win a whole lot, which I don't like losing, so... Oh snap. We've got us a Espeon GX, 200 HP. Psybeam for 30 damage, your opponent's active Pokemon is confused, and Psychic for 60 does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. And the GX attack Divide, put 10 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way that you like. I love this card. It's a great card. We've got Gigalith, 160 HP, Rock Artillery for 50 damage. Discard any amount of fighting energy from your Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage for each card you discard in this way. Not too bad, not too bad. Rock Tumble for 120 damage is not affected by resistance. Lily lets you draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. If it's your first turn, you draw till you have 8 in your hand. Metapod with 80 HP, Iron Defense, prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn if you flip heads, and Bug Bite for 40 damage. Boldor with 110 HP, Headbutt for 30, and Rock Hurl for 50. Rock Hurl's not affected by resistance. Morlul with 60 HP, Flickering Spores, your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep, and Ram does 10 damage. Fomantis is 60 HP. Synthesis will let you search your deck for a grass energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. And Leafage for 20 damage. Spearow has 60 HP, and Peck Bugs for 10 damage. Does 30 more damage if your opponent's active is a grass Pokemon. Poliwag has 60 HP, Water Gun for 10 damage, and Hydro Pump for 30 damage, plus 10 more for every water energy attached to this Pokemon. Skarmory with 110 HP, Metallic Sound, discard all special energy from each Pokemon. And Aerial Ace does 60 damage, 30 more damage if you flip heads. And finally, in this pack, we have another Fighting type energy. And we'll go ahead and open up this last pack today. See what's inside. Hopefully another GX. That'd be great. But I almost never get GX Pokemon out of these sets. So, oh man, I guess I'm just totally wrong on everything. So, here we've got Lunala GX, 250 HP. Psychic Transfer as often as you like during your turn. You may move a Psychic Energy from one of your Pokemon to another of your Pokemon. Moongeist Beam for 120 damage. The defending Pokemon can't be healed during your opponent's next turn. And Lunarfall GX, knock out one of your opponent's basic Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon GX. So that was actually kind of neat that I was able to get 2 GX Pokemon out of 2 packs of Sun and Moon, whereas I've gone for weeks, even months, without getting GX Pokemon in the other packs, the Burning Shadows and Guardians Rising. So, hey, I'll take it. Dewpider is 60 HP. Bubble for 10 damage will also paralyze on a heads flip. Hypno with 110 HP. Meditate for 20 damage. Plus 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Hypno Blast will do 70 damage. Your opponent's active is now asleep. Lima Each player shuffles their hand into their deck and flips a coin. If heads, that player draws 6 cards. If tails, they draw 3. Trumbeak with 80 HP, Bullet Seed for 20 damage for each heads that you flip on 4 coin flips. Cosmog, 60 HP. Dust Gathering lets you draw a card. Alola Rattata, 40 HP and a free attack called Gnaw for 20 damage. I like to pronounce it as Nah. Reganrolo, 70 HP. Smackdown for 20 damage. Does 50 more damage if the opponent's active Pokemon has a fighting resistance. Yungoos, 70 HP. Tackle for 10 and Bite for 20. Rowlet with 60 HP. Tackle for 10 and Leafage for 20. And we have a shocking Electric Energy. That's going to do it for me today, folks. Thank you so much for stopping by, tuning in today. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to subscribe or comment down below, whatever you feel like doing. So until next time, folks, I will catch you on the flippity flip.